hold up, y'all. This is so important. I need y'all to share this video today. Number one, a lot of you asked me about yesterday's video about the E3 Live, the blue-green algae. If y'all not taking that by now, I don't know what your problem is. You should be taking it like crazy right now. Take as much as you can. If you can't, I mean, I don't think you can OD on it. I think it's a food. It's an algae, so I don't think you can, you know, do too much. I don't think. Look it up for yourself. But I took 2 this AM, 2 just now, and I'm gonna take 2 in a couple hours and push the heavy metals out your body. If I'm not doing nothing else, I'm on water, meditation, affirmation programs to regulate my body, open my receptors, and I'm on the blue-green algae. This AM, I took the Shilajit with the fulvic and humic acid in it. Listen to me. Because the things I'm telling you right now is more important than food. I promise you that for what's coming. Take the puller. I'm not telling you to take the puller. I'm telling you I'm taking the puller. Activated charcoal, psyllium husk, and bentonite clay. Put a half a cup of each in the bag. Mix it up really good. And then take a tablespoon at a time. That's what I do. And sometimes I do it every day. And it pulls all kind of toxins and stuff. You need your body as clean as you can get it right now for what's coming. I need y'all to listen to me today, and I need y'all to share this video. So, if you can't get the E3 Live, look up the blue-green. I think I put a video on the community post for y'all to look at. Give you some information on the blue-green algae and why it's so important. See, the blue-green algae, like some people say they can just take chlorophyll. Blue-green algae, the green in it is the chlorophyll. It's the blue that's special. You want the blue, and the blue comes from the sea. It comes from these I'll say plankton. It comes from the algae. This ancient creature. It's not a plant, it's not an animal, but it set the stage for everything. The algae was here before anything. It created all of us. It set the stage for all of creation down here. For plant and animal. It's very, very ancient. So have a certain reverence for it too, a certain respect for this algae when you partake of it. So it's the blue, it's the FAA, it's the blue that's special. It does all kinds of stuff. I put a video down there for y'all. I need y'all to look at the video for the blue-green algae. Now spirulina is a blue-green algae. Like if you can get chlorophyll, you can get spirulina or spirulina, tomato. The chlorophyll you can find in any plants. You feel me? You can get it from earth plants, or you can get it from seed plant. But the blue you can't. The blue you get only from this bacteria, this algae. The blue, your blood is blue-green. Somebody said that yesterday, and then the video I put up for y'all confirms it. The blue-green algae, the blue-green is closer. It's the exact identical to your blood. So it's like eating your blood, which is purifying your blood. It's pushing the metals out of your blood. Now I'm gonna tell y'all why you need to be eating this, what I was just shown. Listen to me though. So if you can't get the Klamath Lake by tomorrow, and you probably can't get it ordered that fast. If y'all didn't order it yesterday from Amazon to get the E3 Live, then just go get spirulina and get that in your system, your children's system. Y'all listen to me what they just showed me. Y'all want to listen to me what they just showed me. Y'all want to get as far away from your devices as you can. Forget putting them in aluminum foil and all that. None of that's going to work for what they're kicking out anyway. None of it's going to work. They already compensated for that. Now listen, what won't get through the aluminum foil, the other stuff will. What won't get through the Faraday, the other stuff will anyway, y'all. It's going to come anyway. But I'm about to tell y'all something that's going to blow your mind. The Guardians just now showed me this while I was driving. Like, I just had this whole scenario that they just showed me. They said it's to get everybody online. And I said, what do you mean online? This is all happening in your head while we sitting here driving. I'm telling you, I'm really serious. Listen to me. This just came through. I said, what do you mean? So all the things that they said, like the microwaves is going to hit the metals and stuff in your body. Listen to me. It very well may do that. But it's something else going on. Something else we have in our body. It's the NA no. Spell it out. NA no. These particles inside of you, right? And these particles, I've been watching these videos on these particles that's in us that they've been experimenting on since 2007. When they shoot a frequency at them, like it'd be like a cluster. When they shoot a frequency at them, they react. And they all start streaming in a line. Listen, I'm about to blow y'all on what I was just shown. All this bio, .. / engineered stuff, put those two words together. All of that is for this. Listen to me what I'm about to tell you. I need y'all to listen to me today. Share the video. All this bio stuff that's in the, oh my God, that's what they just, in the food, in the air, in the water. We have to talk about water before, you know what, I'm gonna get to the water first because I'm gonna probably forget. I've been telling y'all for the last few years that they coming for the water. They're coming for the water. They're coming hard for the water. The WH, they just had a and add O to that, just had a meeting. They had a meeting that they wanted to have 75% of the world plugged up. It didn't work. They said they wanted to have a whole bunch of stuff that didn't work. So even with them burgers that just came out was a part of the plan. But people are waking up and people didn't buy them burgers the way they said that they thought they would. So they have decided to come after the water, but I told y'all that. And before I left Baltimore, they started passing out emails and text messages to moms. Some of my family members were getting emails and texts saying that the Baltimore different school system water was contaminated with some bacteria. These children done already drank it though, but they discovered it, however. So now they warning people, they're doing the best. The best they can tell you is just try not to drink the water and to get bottled water. Listen, I need y'all to hear what I'm about to say to you about the water. They're coming for the water, but we can change it. If we come together, 11,111 black women strong, and anybody that'll come with us, we can change that. But if y'all take the water programs out to the water, I'm telling you, it reprograms things. Reprogram the water in your house with water program. And I have no fucking doubt with that. I have no scientific measurements or nothing, but I'm telling you, I have programmed water in my house. I've done it, the Isaro Emoto experience myself, and saw what the Star Noon does to it. So restructure your water with the water program. Put all is the most powerful one. Put it in your bathtub. Put it in your, play it in your house, y'all. Listen to me. It's here today for this reason. I would be playing all in my refrigerator if I was y'all. Restructure the water. Go out in nature and play like we're about to do on the 4th. We'll be in nature playing water programs. Listen to me. Because they're going to come for the water, you better start, because they're devising this plan, you want to start stocking up on water now. Because in a minute, the water that you call yourself stocking up on is going to be contaminated in them bottles. They're going to contaminate that water too, but it's not done yet. I'm sure they're going to come after all kind of system, wells and all kind of system, but the further remote you are, the less they will worry about you. Like where I'm at, we're so remote. And we got our well, but it's not a lot of people out that way. They want to get where the people are, where it's congested at. Y'all feel me? Now what I'm about to tell y'all, I need y'all to pay close attention to. The Guardians just showed me. All of this is part of the play. Listen, I'm about to take y'all somewhere. All of it. The bio stuff that's in everything. I went to the market yesterday. Just trying to find some food to cook on the road. For us on the road. Everything had bioengineered on the back of it. Things that used to didn't have it now. The wild rice I used to get now got bioengineered on the back of it in small letters. The organic stuff got bioengineered on it. I had to really find something to eat. I've been asking the garden, what is the bioengineer? What's the problem with it? This whole time, I just now got the answer. I just got the download while I'm driving. The whole time, all of that is about the particles. NaNO, particles. When I gave y'all those 1 cent and 50-cent burgers last week, that was about them particles. Because they was coming this week with the button. They wanted to put them particles in your body. I'm about to tell you why. They wanted to put those particles in you. They said they want to test it to see what? What was the test? They said it. They straight said it was a test. That they wanted to put out lab-grown meat. Half the people didn't even know. They were just buying the shit because it's 50 cents and 1 cent, but it was lab-grown. And it was just a test. It was the test to put that shit in your body is what that was. That's what they tested. They put these stuff in your body. All this time, the stuff they be putting in the air. The most potent is the ones who let them put it right in them. I feel sorry for y'all. But listen, let me tell you what just happened. Y'all get the spirulina or the E3 Live. Just get blue-green algae in your body to push out as much metals. And yes, it will push out. Show me this. All this stuff, y'all, is for this purpose. They showed it to me like this. All the cell phones, when them phones go off at the same time for 2-3 hours, see, don't forget, the first 3 seconds or whatever it is, you'll be able to hear, but it's going to be, the signal going to be coming out the phone. This is on their website, like 2-3 hours. So y'all going to think it's over. You had a phone in your pocket. Y'all have no idea what it's for. All these guests, all the stuff people in may be right. Some of that may be right. But let me tell you what the purpose is right now, and I need y'all to share this video. Oh my God, the purpose for them doing this signal's going to go out like a spider web. I want you to see it in your mind. But let's see something positive instead of the negative. Let's see a blue spider web. Let's imagine the people all the people in the United States with a cell phone in their hand. A signal going to go out from my phone to that phone, to that phone, to that phone, to that smart device, to that. It's creating a web, like the World Wide Web, like nature's web. That's what nature's web looked like. That's why they reverend the spider unto the goddess, because the trees create that web over the planet. I'm going down the highway right now, but the web is jumping. Nature's web is jumping between these trees. Hence my phone come in and out. Y'all get me what I'm talking about? Y'all get what I'm talking about? So it's going to hit. The signals are going to hit. See it in your mind. It's a good signal, though. A healing signal. So they got, mind you, if you live anywhere near the cell phone towers, the signal going to be coming from those towers. See it in your mind. That's seed and healing though. A healing green signal coming from those towers all over the place, right? That's where it's going to start. It's going to go to all of the, it's about to blow y'all. It's going to go to all of the cell phones, the smart devices, right? It's going to create a web. This web is going to scan you. Oh my, listen. Remember, they showed it, remember the movie X-Men? Remember how Professor X will go into his mind and he can see everybody? That's what they about to do. This one brain, they're creating like a brain. Mind you, oh my God, the universe, the web, you know how the universe is webbed like that? Your brain is made just like that. They about to do that with the signal they put out. And it's going to scan the particles in you. You're being scanned. They will be, after this, they will be able to look at us on a screen. I need y'all to hear me. I need y'all to hear me. They're about to scan us, everybody. Got the particles in them. Be taking the blue-green algae like crazy right now. The shilajit, take it like crazy right now. Let me tell y'all what, I'm taking it like crazy right now. I'm taking pullers. It's going to scan man. All this bio stuff they've been putting in the food were particles, the Guardian said. And it's going to scan us. The signals are going to go out. But it's like, it's almost like they're creating a map. But you will have a bio signature. TikTok in on it. All of these things are in on it. The reason I didn't know all this time, I kept saying, something in my gut kept saying, something's wrong with TikTok. Like these filters they keep giving y'all, all of y'all keep scanning y'all faces to look like something, or like from the first time I ever saw it. I'm like, something's wrong with that. They just showed me. They collecting bio data. They've been collecting y'all. So now they're going to find your signature. Why? What was that? Freddie, stop spamming my live. Right now, we're talking. Like, stop spamming my live and listen right now. Or chill. Time out. You're grown up. You should know that. That's a child. Put it on time out. Since they want to act like a child. They're TikTok been collecting your data all this time. When y'all doing them filters and seeing how you look when you old, they taking your biometrics. So a lot of you righteous people like, I'm not going to do that on my phone and do my thumbprint, but y'all been doing it on TikTok and Facebook and Instagram though. They taking your biometrics now. When they push this button, it's going to scan you, and they're gonna match it in the field to everywhere, to all of your signatures. The Guardians just showed me this, and it's never wrong. They about to match it. That's what this is about. That's why TikTok been doing that, because I knew that something was wrong with that. It's going to create a web, but it's going to be scanning you. And guess what? We are the ones holding the devices from to create the web. If everybody would bury their cell phones, they wouldn't complete the mission. Put y'all phones in a bag and put them in the ground at the trees. The trees will cover the signal. The trees will protect the phone. If you keep, I don't care if you keep your phone in the car, if you keep, they are going to listen to me. We got to bury the phones to block the signal. We're helping them to create this web, a biometric web. I'm telling you, I'm not even well versed on this stuff. It was just given to me. Y'all gotta bury the phone. See, I was buried. Can you give me something to drink? I got this call. I was gonna bury my phone, not because I was gonna be in a safe location, because my plan is to be in a safe location. My plan was to be in a safe location. But it hit me in my dream the other night to bury the phone to not add to the signal. I didn't know what that meant. Y'all know I move in obedience. Okay. I follow instructions. That's make my mission go well. So tonight, right now, the download just came through. Why to bury the phone? Because I need y'all to see it though. If it happened twice, if that happened twice, do something. Okay. I need y'all to see it though. Wow, god damn. In order to create the web, they need a tower up, right? Your phone will be the tower. Your phone, your laptop, your whatever smart device will be the tower. And it's going to hold it up for them. It's like this, like the cell phone tower in your neighborhood. All of this is going to connect to those satellites that they just put up. Listen to me. Those 42,000 satellites, those 2 million towers on the ground, all of this is about to lock in, and we are holding the fucking antennas for them. But they've been planning this since they put they started making the phones where you can't take the fucking battery out, because if we could take the battery out of our phones, we could disconnect this. But because the battery will still be in the phone and some kind of chip in the batteries, this is why they could cut the phone on even when you cut it off. Exactly. I didn't want to say that star word. Y'all get what I'm saying? So they started making the phones. We can't get the batteries out for right now because smart people, we will be taking our batteries out of our phone and separating it, right? They know we're not going to do it with $600 phones because you're going to break your phone. And they already was on the Faraday cage. That shit ain't helping. Y'all share the video. That's not about to help anybody. Didn't I tell y'all to get out of New York? Why y'all still in New York? The righteous, so-called spiritual beings, why are you still in New York? Get the fuck out of there. Excuse my English. It's time to go. Y'all want to wait one more second? No, you got to go. New York, what just happened with the waters in Buffalo? It was like an omen. The water is telling you that the waters are about to be contaminated. All that water with them dead rats floating in it and people walking in it is showing you the contamination that's coming with the water. I don't know if y'all listening to me tonight. I'm not sure if y'all listening tonight. I'm going to say it one more time. All this stuff y'all been eating that's bio something or GM, and y'all know the rest of that with the O on it something. All of that was to get particles in your body. The Guardians just told me this. It was to get particles inside of us. So listen, so that they could put us in a biofield. All of these scanning your faces and on the phone and thumbprints and all this shit with the banks and all of this stuff on Instagram and TikTok, all of that was for what's about to happen right now. You go to Walmart, they got cameras on you. That's a part of this bio system. So when you do the self-checkout or any checkout, so you use your card and they take money from everything in cash, most of the time you got to use a card now. So when you use your card, all of your true information is on the card and the camera taking a picture of you at the same time. This whole thing is about biometrics. They're about to control you in a big brain. Listen to me. They're about to control you in this field. The Guardians just showed me. So when they push the button, it's going to send a signal out from my phone to my computer, anything I got smart, into hers, and it's going to create this big synthetic web. See, they're trying to take nature out. They're trying to take nature's web out. Because you got to get on the grid. You got to get on a true grid. You got to get on the natural grid. So they're about to create this big unsynthetic grid, and we are holding the fucking antennas for them. Your phone in this process is an antenna to sharpen the towers All these towers that they got up, these towers that they just approved for 2 million towers, your phone is the antenna. It's going to lock it all in, and then it's going to scan your ass. How? Because you got the particles in you that they were spraying you, feeding you, drinking you all this time to get the, shooting you in your arm all this time to get them particles in your body. And now they're about to scan you and put you in the field like Professor X do. The way he go in his mind and he can see everybody. That's what this is about. It may do other things too, but it's mostly about what I just said to y'all. It is not a game. Now, who not on their way to get some spirulina yet? Or some E3 Live? See, the difference in spirulina and the E3 Live is spirulina is cultivated, they grow it. You know, because it makes sure it's filtered and it ain't got no, because it's only, like you can look over your pool in the backyard and it get that blue-green algae on there. But that's poisonous, they say. People get sick from it, they say. So there's 2 algae that you can eat. Spirulina, the blue and the green algae, is 2 of them that you can eat. Spirulina is the edible one. So what they do is they grow it. Look it up how spirulina is made. They grow it, and then it's algae. It's the most ancient creature on the planet. Is what blue-green algae is. That's what you're putting in yourself. Ancient information. Everything is vibration. So this ancient vibration. So number one, when you eat the spirulina, you show some reverence to it. Show some gratitude for this algae, this living creature that used to be living anyway. So when you partake of that, know you partaking of the ancient wisdom. Know you taking of the primordial wisdom, primordial knowledge, primordial minerals. It's in the lineage of this creature. So they got it in labs, not labs, but these growing fields or whatever. Now, but that's spirulina, and they do it that way so they keep it filtered, it's very clean and all this stuff. No chemicals, da-da-da. Make sure your spirulina ain't got no chemicals in it. But the difference in the Klamath Lake blue-green algae is resilient because it grows in the wild. It grows up in these lakes in Oregon. The Guardians put me on with this. I wouldn't have known. It grows up in these lakes in Oregon. And it grow wild, so it's resilient. It's still natural. Like if you put that blue-green algae against spirulina, it'll whoop his ass in a fight. You feel me? Because it's so strong and resilient. Like it fights the weather. It fights other bacteria. It's out there. It's out there. So look up the blue-green algae. Look up the benefits. I put something in the community post for y'all. It moves metals out your body. The blue-green algae is an exact replica of your blood. The chemical makeup of blue-green algae is the exact replica of your blood. Read me the comments. Go to the top and read them down for me. Come on,
looking good. Hodak family.
Thank you.
Here, Hodak.
Hodak, you like to go through those. Hodak, everybody.
Can monatomic gold pull toxicity out?
I'm not an expert on monatomic gold. You know exactly what it does. I have some of the ormus though. I have ormus. I'm not sure. I would say look it up right now. Go ahead.
Yeah, I've been telling y'all exactly right. Water therapy is good for all of us. We should be able to have gratitude.
Yeah, make sure y'all cut your water programs on, y'all. It's not a game. Go ahead.
Yes, I heard about that. Kodak family. Let's see. Oh, all the greens are injected.
Get the and you know what? See, blue-green algae is not even considered a supplement. Spirulina is not supplementing anything. It's nothing on the planet. So it's not a supplement from our studies. It's just what it is. It's a power full of mineral. It's just what it is. Get the blue-green algae. Go ahead.
Deep month. Santos Dunn took over. Biology, they want to change it. pale face is trying to assimilate us.
You can't just say it's pale face. I promise you it's every race, including your own, that's in on this. Obama black. Go ahead.
The meat is not real.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, people were coughing and eating those burgers and choking.
Yeah, but it was showing people in the hospital after that. All these people was in the hospital with some kind of breathing problem. And the girl was like, she think it's from that burger. Go ahead. Because it was a high dose of those particles. So when they push this button, they get a good print on you, because them particles are going to go through your body and your bloodstream, and they're going to push that button Wednesday, and it's going to map out your entire biofield and put you in that field. Go ahead.
It's contact tracking and mapping multiple things. Yes, this like the movie Cell.
I never seen the movie Cell. Go ahead.
It is so they can track you and put a hit on you and more.
Yup. God damn, y'all. Go ahead.
They already know. Yes, I see it. Like the movie Eagle Eye.
Eagle Eye. I never seen that either. I'm looking to it.
Yep. Remember, they are enemies.
Y'all, if you can't get a water program, if you can't afford the $49.99 one or $99, go to my free playlist. But oh man, see, the thing about those is, if you got a way to download it on something, you need to download it before Wednesday on a memory card and put it in one of them Bluetooth speakers. You know, the Bluetooth, if it's not in pairing mode, nothing's gonna come through that. If it's not in pairing mode, use it for the speaker and put the thing in it. Or you can just get speakers without Bluetooth speaker, just a speaker that you can put a SD card in and play the water programs like that, and get rid of the phone all the way. Bury the phones, put them in plastic so they don't get messed up, of course, and just put it at the trees. The trees will take care of it. Put it at the roots. There's all kind of electrical cameras coming from the roots that's interconnected to the next tree, to the next tree, to the next tree. The trees are pulling from the cosmos into them. Put your spine on the tree. Do the tree ritual while you're there. It's the first video on my page, The Gathering of Souls. They're pulling in information from the cosmos down into the ground and vice versa, from the ground up. So when you go into the woods, your phone don't work because it doesn't work in nature's web, you see. So take your phone and put it at the roots of the trees, and don't be an antenna for them. Don't even let them lock in. I'm not sure if they lock at the cars, and I don't know, but I won't even be near my car. My car be somewhere over there on the land while we over here. I don't know the range. I don't know, like right now I'm passing one of these Verizon towers. One of these towers, and everybody say these towers got 5 gods on them, but that's not true. You'll know it if it got, this is how it works. These towers stand alone is not the 5 gods. No. Stand alone, no. It's just a tower. But then look at them. If you see like little white satellites on them, that's different companies who bought a spot on that tower. So the tower itself don't have it. The company that bought the spot might have the 5 gods in that satellite that they put on there. But not if you just see the towers. But anyway, these signals that's about to come is going to come through these. One of the places I know that they're coming through is these cell phone towers to your phone. If you're on Verizon, it's going to come through the towers. That's how they sending it to your phone. So it's going to beam down to our antennas, and we're going to hold them up and create a whole grid for them. And then it's going to scan your ass. It's going to turn on the particles in you and map you out in this web, this AI web that they're going to record. They'll be looking at you in like Professor X. From this, they'll be able to just look at you on screen. Prior technology that they'll tell us about for the next 20 years, but they're going to be using it. Finish reading it for me.
I love the knowledge you're giving me. I literally was talking about phone password face scans.
Yup. I don't do none of that. on the phones.
Facebook too. They've been collecting data. You're right.
All this time, that's what they've been doing, collecting data. That's why they're giving you all these filters so they can scan your face. TikTok is the #1 thing out for that right now. That's what they're doing. They're collecting your biometrics, doing a complete scan over you, give you a filter, give you a complete scan over you. And they doing it so good that they can make you look like. That's why y'all crying when you see the filter. How you gonna look when you old? Oh, I look like my mom. I look like my grandmother. They doing a damn good job. They collecting data from you. Y'all do it over and over and over again. You make sure y'all. We making sure they got all they need, because we having fun on TikTok and Instagram and Facebook, instead of doing the righteous things we're supposed to be doing and helping each other right now, growing some goddamn food. But we playing games on social media like we children, playing with filters, and we done gave them all the information they need. We so spiritual that we don't know what to do with ourselves. Oh, how about y'all? They got a black mermaid now. Shut up. So all these things that we do to promote the filters. We done got our children involved. Then you got your children online getting their face scanned. They was collecting your biometrics the whole time. And now they're going to push the button. They're going to control your ass in some kind of cyberspace shit. That's what they about to do. You can go on my page, you don't see one time there's no filter on my stuff. Nothing. But that don't mean all the stuff they got that they ain't scared enough. Sorry for the dark, y'all, but I'm driving. I'm on a highway. I ain't gonna cut the light on. I need to see on this highway. Finish reading. Oh my God, y'all.
All that face overlay and stuff is AI.
All of it. Keep going.
And it's scanning you. Right. Yep.
Go on.
What if I turn it off?
If you turn the phone off, it don't matter. You got to get the battery out. And them batteries got them trackers on it, all kind of stuff. You got to get the battery out. And these phones are made today where you can. If you still got one where you can, you got it made. Take the battery out, your phone don't work no more. It's the battery that makes the phone work, and the battery's got chips in it. We saw that long time ago. They got these chips in it that they can still cut your phone on when it's off. It's happening through the battery. The chips that's in the battery. So it don't matter if you cut your phone off. They want to send a signal through it, they're going to send it through it. You got to disconnect it, because it's still alive. Off don't mean nothing. Off just means sleep. When we cut our cell phones off, that just means sleep to them, because they can still cut it on, listen to you. You think I'm lying? Go to Facebook, go to your phone. I want you to go to your phone, and I want you to go to your apps. Go to the Facebook app and look at the permissions in the Facebook app. One of them is to use your camera even when your phone is off. So not only Facebook do it, all kind of stuff. The Messenger app does it. The games, some of those games, look in the permissions. You give them permission to use your phone even when it's off, to use your camera even when it's off. Don't take my word for it, go look it up. So all this time, all of this was for what they were building. They're building, first off, this web that they're building is trapping souls, but I told y'all that. In order to get out now, you're going to have to be on 144,000 hertz. You got to get your vibration light. You got to get into your Tazohi body, your light body, your Tazohi Sake, light body, your light earth. V Sake, Tazohi V Sake is what you have to do now. So if you're a light body, you can rise above this web that they're going to, when they push this button, they got to tell you. They got to tell you. I heard it's contractual that they have to tell you, some kind of contract that they have, that they can't just do stuff. They have to give you the opportunity to get out. Y'all better be working real hard. You better be fasting as much as you can so your body can be repairing itself. Taking your pullers, your cleansers, your algae, especially the algae and the shilajit right now. Get that shilajit in your system. Get under the water program so that it will reprogram your waters. These people ain't testifying about it for no reason. If you don't have money for it, fine. Go to the free playlist, at least be covered. You won't get the full program. You want to know what I mean? Go to any one of them and look at the affirmation, what's being spoken over you. See, we speak these affirmations, but a lot of us don't have or put the energy in it that we need to make the change, to manifest the womb, create the reality that we want. Water program does that for you. It reprograms you on a cellular level. And then it connects, because your consciousness. See, in order for you to do these affirmations that we do, you're speaking over yourself. Yourself. Your CELLF. Yourself. You see, you're speaking over yourself. But a lot of us can't make the connection because all of the receptors, blockers that's in us. We can't reach the consciousness. What is it? It's signals. Let me tell you something to help it make sense to you, because you can say, if I talk to my cells right now and tell my cells why it won't work? What's blocked? Let me show you a huge receptor blocker in your body. Its name is Candida. It's like the Blob. If you ever seen that movie, The Blob, that big black thing, it's like that. And it has one purpose. It runs around in your body. It's flat. It's flat like a milk spill. And it moves around in your body. It snatches light codes that come out of your DNA. It snatches photons. So when you have a thought, you're sending signals, electrical currents and signals, and Candida snatches them. Receptor blockers is what I mean. You can't reach. And water programs remove receptor blockers, the Guardian says, when they gave me instructions to put this thing together. That it will remove the receptor blockers so that you can receive. So we can't speak to ourselves the way we want. It's why we're not manifesting the way we want. But I bet you one thing, since we have started water program, I've always been a great manifester though, because I'm diligent about mine. But since we have started water program, things are happening instantly. This is what it's supposed to be, and the reason why we did affirmations. But then what they didn't tell you when they told you about the affirmations, that you was doing it in a bastard tongue. English is not a language, it's a dialect, it's a tongue. You speaking in tongues when we speak English. Speak in the Stainun, Tazohi, Visake, Dardavad Sikasi. Speak the Stainun. It's an unadulterated language. It's original. There's not even a curse word created in Stainun. So these affirmations in this powerful language, y'all see? It's speaking over you in a pure tongue. That's why y'all feeling this. That's why you feeling it at your core. That's why you feel the water moving through your body. That's why you get up and the parasites in the toilet, because it can't stay in the same vibration as the Stainun. It can't stay in the same vibration as the Stainun. One of them gotta go. See, the Stainun, you acclimate it in your body, becomes one with you. And any things that's in there, that's why even coming across here, this nasty place, breathing this nasty ass air. I go into water therapy and black sludge come out in my pool because it can't stay with it. So that's true affirmations. That's what when they see, everybody started these affirmations when they put out that movie The Secret. But they didn't give y'all all the keys. They lied to you. They told you think about it and let it go. But they don't. Oprah don't let shit go. She got shit written all over her walls. Soon as she wake up in the morning, she got a big affirmation on the wall. She see it 3 times a day. But they tell y'all to let it go. That's why you ain't got shit. Which one is it? But then it tells you also to be diligent. You be diligent for what you want. Oh, but think about it once and let it go. Fuck you, I'm thinking about it all the time. I get everything I want. I think about it all the time. And then make it come full force. You don't think about it and let it go. Ain't nobody who got something doing that. What's that big man with the big head, Tony? What's that big old white man? He's so big, he almost look monstrous. He a speaker out there, Tony. Y'all know who I'm talking about? He been out for years. He like talks to all the celebrities. Tony something. Anyway, y'all know who I'm talking about. He don't think of shit one time. He drill it and drill it and drill it in himself. Lisa Nichols told y'all to think about it and let it go. But y'all look right at her saying that. Tony Robbins, exactly, thank you. Y'all look at her saying, you know, you think about it and you let it go. You lying. That's why I stopped listening to her ass, because she didn't make no kind of sense. How you gonna tell me to think about it and let it go, but you gonna talk about how you got up and you sat in that closet, and every week you put a third of your check, no matter how hungry you and your son was, you put a third of that check in that thing, and you wrote on that check when you sent it in, for my future, and you did this every week, for my future, whatever it was, the shit was, she put it on there. She going in 3 years or whatever it was, she got $66,000, and she started her career right there. You didn't let it go, nigga. The hell? You wrote that every week, and you said that affirmation every day. And you spoke it over yourself until your cells were reprogrammed. It's what you did, lady. Yeah, but the poor people, they'll stand before you. You give them their money. They say, what I want you to do, think about it one time, let it go. Because they know, if we knew the real secret, that first off, y'all niggas, y'all ain't speaking English. They got these ancient languages from Tibet. They don't listen. Their affirmations are not in English. That's why y'all everybody talk about namaste now. Because this language ain't doing it. This language ain't doing nothing. That's why the Star Noon work in the water meditation affirmation programs. Because it's original. Created over 20 years ago, like I was told. And y'all see how powerful it is. So I don't care if y'all just get on a free one right now. Y'all better get that in y'all system. I would get blue, the one on Zenwombs too. Get under blue or right now. Because part of the total healing affirmation is in the free water one called Sound. And the opener, y'all need to be listening to them right now. If you don't want to get the whole program, get part of it. And get it in your system. So all I got to say, finish reading it. I know I'm missing a lot. Go ahead. I'm going to try to stop talking so much.
So,
come on. Why are you not reading it?
I'm scrolling down. That's down. They're talking amongst each other.
I want to know. I always tell you that. Go back up. I want to know.
They are. I'm telling you that I see, Jason, you don't know every scenario.
What?
She was talking to one of the other people.
Right. Can you?
Okay. The blob takes over. Thieves. Well, maybe you missed something in this class because this thing stays off till I charge it.
I want to hear it. Just read it.
Okay, because you are wrong, dear. Yours didn't. I love y'all. Peace be with you both. I'm learning how to speak my own language, which is Ojibwe, and it's an African language.
Okay.
Peace, lives here anew. Thanks. Yes, I have my own language. Okay, so with all of this going on, what will happen to electricity? Will this take the grid down?
I don't know. I don't know. The Guardians didn't show me that, and I don't even want to guess. I don't know. I think soon the grid is going to go down, though. But we will see.
Tony Robbins. I just bought the blue-green algae from the Heart Food Store. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Deep. Laugh out. Elon, yep. You right. She talking two-tongued.
Talk about Lisa Nichols. Go ahead.
Okay. You ain't in Arizona no more.
I'm headed there right now.
Hodak, everyone. I bought the blue-green algae today and started taking it. The last few weeks I've been taking chlorophyll. Thank you for informing us about the blue-green algae.
Yeah, I need y'all to look it up. I put a post, I put a community post, how many benefits, like, y'all should be taking it like crazy, like every day, like for the rest of your life. Taking the blue-green algae. It does so much. It does just stuff for recovery for your body. Like if you working out, like they were saying how athletes get sick more than anybody because they work out so much. They don't build, I forget what it's called. I don't know the language, sorry. But they build something. But that's in the blue-green algae. So the athletes that they put on blue-green algae recover much faster. So this is good for your workouts because it has a protein in it too. So it recovers the body and strengthens the body. And the athletes that they put on the blue-green algae don't get sick. It's powerful. Y'all gotta look it up. I put the thing up. Look it up how powerful this stuff is. Go ahead.
She's traveling. My fault. Oh, okay. This what's goodies. Yes. English has no power behind its words.
Right. That's why people affirmations is not working. And that's why the water programs are working like that because of the affirmations in them. Go over to the site, scroll down to the blue so you can see what's being spoken over you in Stanoon. It's the same things we've been trying to do, get our power up, lose insecurity, but we couldn't. It's just not working. It's the language. And words, don't get me wrong, the words are powerful. You know what I mean? Because it goes with your intention. Your intention itself is a vibration, but words itself are things. What things is this words I'm speaking in this language? What is it really giving off? Go ahead.
Y'all missed a lot. I asked about what can we expect in society after this happens.
I don't know. What I'm thinking, from all the things that Source has been showing me and the Guardians has been showing me, the earth is about to purge. It's going to be a great purge. And a lot of people is about to go from here, one way or the other. Some people that's vibrating high enough is going to be taken from here. Some people has a high vibration, but they're not vibrating high enough for the Guardians to see them, to take them out. They're going to go with everybody else, but they don't have to come back. Some people are just going to be here, and when they leave, they're going to keep cycling through for the next 1,000 years, the Guardian said. I put that video out last year. They're going to keep cycling through while the earth is going through her purge. And then it will be a new earth. So the fifth dimension everybody talk about in this new earth, yes, it's a new earth. But it's literally going to be a new earth. Like, not just we living in some kind of parallel universe. No, this earth is special. Gaia, Tiamat, whatever you call her, Sake, is special. This water planet is special. One, the mitochondria DNA in itself is alien. This planet, so much about it that the other planets are not. She is going to go through a purge. And there will be a new earth, not a new twin earth. The earth is going into the fifth dimension, but it's going to take one day for it to happen. See, 1,000 years to man is one day to God. That's just how long it takes for their planet to go around the three sun constellation, the 3 suns that they have. Because we're in the 18th galaxy, they're in the 19th galaxy called Ilion, we're in the 18th called the Milky Way. And these beings, this earth will be renewed in one day, but that's 1,000 years in your mind and in our time. It's just time, which is a day to other beings. So some beings will be taken from here and brought back here, like in the movie that Nicolas Cage played in with those 2 children, and the world burned up at the end, but the aliens came and got those 2 children and started over on another planet, the Garden of Eden. Signs, I think it was called Signs. Check that movie out. People are going to be taken from here and brought back here, though, in another time, in a day. But the earth is going to be cleansed of all of this BS. But we have to raise our consciousness high enough to get out of here. Because it's not about raising your consciousness to stay here. We are stewards of the earth. So we take care of the earth while we're here. We take care of the animals. And we have to, when the black woman raises her vibration, that's when the earth is really going to fight back. Because the planet belongs to the black woman. And when she raises her vibration, the vibration of the earth itself will respond. And then the vibration of the earth can raise and shake this shit off her back. Because right now it's like we are like psoriasis on the earth. We are a cancer on her. The purge is going to happen. The sooner the black woman wake up and become one with another black woman, and become one with another black woman. Stop fighting her Sisstar. We are the mothers of civilization. And the sooner we get that, and come together in 11,111 strong and pray over this planet, one mind, one mission, one movement, for one day, we come together strong and we declare and take our planet back. Then you're going to see they trying to stop all of that. Then y'all see the power, true magic. But the black woman got to wake up. I don't care what y'all think. Until she wake up, the planet, the whole shit is lost. She's the only one still asleep. She's the only one not in her image. And her image is the image of God. She is the mother of civilization. Although every woman is the god of her race, the black woman is the god of all of them except for the Oriental, that's from the doggone star constellation, the Aboriginal, who is the real true planet of the apes, and there's one more. I can't pull it right now. There's 3 original beings. Yeah, them 3. Everybody else came from us. The mixing in of us, the Oriental with the black created the Aztec. That's why they got slanted eyes and big nose. When they walked across them ice, okay, I'm off of that. But before any of that, down in the heart of Peru was the black woman and her sisters and her daughters and her lovers. She created on her own via parthenogenesis. She birthed her own daughters through parthenogenesis. And her daughters birthed daughters, and her daughters birthed daughters, and their daughters birthed daughters. And that's why the mitochondrial DNA was only passed down through the mother, from mother to daughter. And when she created the male being and fell in love with her creation, the male being is but a broken woman. Not the other way around. She didn't pop out of his damn rib. He popped out of her. He's a broken woman. Again, that's why he have nipples, but they don't work. His chest is called breast. Let him get cancer in his chest. It's called breast cancer. He got mammary glands, but they don't produce milk. I ain't even going on into this right now, but it's her planet. This is her world. And she has to come back. Her sons. She turned her back on Source. And then her sons turned their back on her. The first war was a gender war. It was me and my son. As a primordial myself and of the primordial bloodline, I committed crimes against Source. Black woman, and that's our problem. We have to make amends to nature. We have to go back home. We got to go back to the elements. We got to stop calling on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and all these different gods. And we got to call on the 99 deities. You want to know their names? Hydrogen, helium, barium, cadmium, aluminum. These things are the 99 elements that made everything else. They are living things. They are the gods that created everything. I ain't gonna go too deep. What they saying? I'm about to go there.
It's Native American language.
Keep going.
It might cause a blackout also. Anish Abeg, sound it out, lady.
Go, keep going.
Is blue-green algae better than sea moss?
Yes, the blue-green algae is better than sea moss, but you can take sea moss, of course, for the, you know, because what sea moss has is 99 minerals, or whatever, 106, or whatever it has. It's about all the minerals that's in sea moss. Those same minerals that's in the blue-green algae. But, see, because you got the chlorophyll. Now, all the benefits of chlorophyll to the blue-green algae, that's the green, and the blue-green is the chlorophyll. But then you got the magic of the blue. I put a video up for y'all to look it up. Look up the blue. What is that blue in the blue-green algae and what that does? Because that's not something that's readily on the planet. Like, you get in blue things like blueberries and like blue stuff. But it's most potent in the blue-green algae. The blue-green algae, again, got the blue and the green. And that's your blood. Your blood is blue-green. You eating your blood. You can survive on that. You can survive just on the blue-green algae. What was the question, though, to make sure I answered all of that? Because I was mine is somewhere.
Is blue-green algae better than sea moss?
Yes, it is better than sea moss because it does have all the minerals in it too. You can take them both. Take it all. You feel me? But like then. The blue-green algae don't have humic acid or folic acid, so then I take Shilajit for that. You feel me? So I'm not gonna say it's better. Everything has its place, but it doesn't. Don't take it instead of. Don't take the sea moss in place of the blue-green algae. You will lose. That blue-green algae will get that stuff out your blood. It is blood. It's the same composition as your blood. It will go in and remove the metals out your blood. Go ahead.
African language sounds racist. WTF. That's interesting. You would think they're the healthiest.
African language sound racist? Why? Why not? They got European language. If the person African, let them be African. If somebody want to make a Mexican language, let them. Everybody's got mind their business. That's what that person want to do. They want to do an African language. So, oh, I get it. Maybe they should just do a Caucasian one and then it'll be for everybody. I don't get that. Let them live their life. They don't have to be universal because you are. That's what you're supposed to do. And the reason we're not getting ahead is everybody in everybody business and nobody doing nothing. And then when you get somebody trying to do something, then we put them down and say, oh, that's racist because you're doing it that way and not doing it the way I would do it, although I'm not doing nothing. Keep going forward, please.
We under Russia and China grid. Our grid been gone. Can you share the company you recommend for the blue-green algae?
The blue-green algae, you can get it from Amazon. It's E3 Live. E3 Live. It got the AFA in it. You go to one and see. They even got the enzymes with the blue-green algae in it. But get the brain on. The E3 Live, they got one called Brain On. I think that's the most powerful one. They got like 5 different ones. I got them all. Or I'm going to have them all. Because I normally take the Brain On. So it's E3 Live. And the blue-green algae is from Klamath Lake. Y'all want that from the Klamath Lake. It's not cultivated. It's natural. It's resilient. It's powerful from that lake. That's the lake the Guardians told me about. Mind you, I didn't know nothing about no blue-green algae, none of that. The Guardians took me under the water and had me scooping up this blue-green algae, collecting it. And I said, I'm talking to them underwater. I'm like, what is this? They said it's the blue-green algae. Eat it every day. And that's how I learned about it. I got up and I woke up and I just started looking it up. what is blue-green algae? And I found different ones. You know, they talk about spirulina. I've been taking spirulina, but not realizing it was a blue-green algae. I was taking spirulina for the chlorophyll. So I was like, I saw the spirulina, but I kept looking, and then I found that company, and then they said they only get it from the Cashapp Lake in Oregon. I looked up the lake, and it was the exact lake from the dream that I was in. So it's something special. So I started looking at what's special about this one, that they would take me to that. And I think it's because it's grown in the wild and not cultivated by people like spirulina is. But if you can't do nothing right now, go to the closest health food store for it. And especially tomorrow, Wednesday, be taking it. The blue-green, take spirulina if you can. But y'all should be ordering the E3 Live, you know what I mean? Give it days to come in. And then start taking that and never stop taking it. Especially with everything they doing. I'll never stop taking it again. Because I'll be bouncing. I'll never stop taking it again. Go ahead.
Some companies don't pull from a good source. I try to be mindful of the company I buy herbs and supplements from.
Yeah, I feel you. But get it from that company. Get it E3 Live. Go ahead.
What happened to our interview, Sisstar? I'm waiting on you.
Who is this?
Justin Faze.
Oh, Justin, I be doing so much. You got to remind me, Justin. Remember, I couldn't remember who another person was. I had a whole. Oh, by the way, I want to just shout out K Kid, Sam. But everybody y'all know that I was linking with y'all while I was out here. I gotta go home. I'm so sorry. I appreciate y'all wanting to link, but I want to come back though as far as Georgia, because I want to we got to go to Stone Mountain. So K, me and you still got that date. We still on. And anybody from Georgia down, I can see y'all doing that run. But right now I got to get home to my family. Like, we not even stopping this car. I got to get home to my family by the 4th. I got to go get my mom. And get my mom out of where she live at, around them frequencies. And get my family. And get Kefa and get the dogs. We gotta go. So I gotta get home. Because I didn't leave till today. I gotta get cross country in 2 days. So, but I'll see y'all though. Go ahead.
Right. Magic plant. Knowing. Great movie. Knowing. That's the name of it. Not Signs. It's another one called Signs too. Oh, Signs was the one with Mel Gibson in it. Yeah, Knowing. Thank you. Check out that movie y'all called Knowing. But I just said his name, Cage. Nicolas Cage. Go ahead. The Great Solar Flash is happening at the end of the year. Study the Great Awakening map. I love you so much, and I hope you're doing good.
I love you so much. Who was that?
Lily Silva.
His us. Go ahead.
I saw a video of them saying that now. Good info. We'll definitely be researching that. Thank you. Yes, right. Yes, seek. We need to raise our vibrations as a collective to raise it for all as a protection. Had a dream in the beginning of 2020 that I left here in a ship. The planet was inferno. The planet looked like the sun. Yep, exactly. The moonlight looked weird last night. Did anyone else notice? Yes.
No, I didn't see it. I know it. Like, where I was at, the moon is huge right now. Go ahead.
Go deep. We need to know. In the video you shared, the lady said they use vibration to basically dry the blue-green algae.
No, they don't use vibration to dry it. Okay. They use the cell wall of the one that they cultivate. I think that's why they said for us to use the Cashapp Lake one. See, the cell wall of the algae has to be broken. So, like, some people's complaining about the chlorophyll in the cell walls of the bacteria that had something like that had to be broken. So they use vibration to break it. But I'm telling you, it all makes sense.
Y'all gonna think I'm saying it just because I'm on it. No, this is why the Guardian put me on it. That's why they told me to get the most resilient blue-green algae from Klamath Lake. And then listen to water program because the vibration will break the cell walls. You feel me? This shit is deep. So the vibration of the water programs will do that. So she don't dry it with vibration. They break the cell wall. Go ahead.
It's not racist. It makes sense. Everyone has their own language.
Right. Let it. Right. Go ahead.
Right. If we care, we can make a way to translate. Where can I order the blue-green algae? And I appreciate you always.
Amazon. Amazon. E3 Live.
It's free to mind your own business.
Let's put E3 as one word. E3. And then the word live. And it'll come up.
The comment about African language sounds racist. Was someone saying the language the person was using was African, when in fact it was Native American, is what the person was talking about.
Okay, I'm confused by all of it. Just go ahead.
How to get the blue-green algae.
I think I answered that.
They have E3 Live, then they have E3 Live Brain On.
Yeah. They got a lot of different ones, though. Read the back of them. They do different stuff. Some of them is just straight the algae, blue-green algae, and then some of them is enzymes with the algae in it. Some of them is different stuff. So just read what they are.
Yeah, yes, because the spirit that's within each other speaks differently. That's what makes us so powerful in their own.
Right. Somebody create an African language. Let's talk it with them. Somebody want to make an Italian one. I'm in. You feel me? Let's just do it. Like Stanoon. Stanoon is no nationality. It's just the language of seven. That's what Stanoon means. The language of seven.
I would like to trust my body and believe within healing. I believe my body will do the work.
All right, go ahead.
Signs had alien creatures. Knowing was deep. He knew everything that would happen ahead of time.
Who? Yeah.
No.
He didn't know. Oh, right, the little boy, yeah. And that little girl. The new Adam and Eve is what that was supposed to represent. 300 million. Go ahead.
It's too late to get it. Safe trip back home. Love you.
Right, it's too late to get that. I would order it now to have it coming in. But go get the spirulina for now. And people keep saying, why nobody talk about that? Because they didn't know about it. The Guardian showed me. It's not something that's out there. The Guardian showed me this. I've been telling y'all to take blue for a long. I call it blue. How long I've been telling y'all to take blue for years now? But I guess y'all didn't really see the power in it. I've been saying for years, take blue. I tell y'all my regimen. Blue has been one of them for the last 6-7 years. And I give y'all my regimen all the time. Take blue. I didn't even know what it's really for. Remember, I was like, the Guardians told me to take blue, so I take it. If y'all want to take it, take it. After this, they showing me now what it was for. It was for the metals. It was for those particles. It's fighting some shit I ain't had no idea it was fighting. And that's why y'all be like, why are you so connected? I didn't even know. That's what it was doing. That the algae was going in and taking the particles out my body. That's why my inner antenna is so strong. Go ahead.
Hey, Sisstar, I've been watching you for a minute. I appreciate everything you do. My mom stays in Ohio. Where should I tell my mom to go? How long should we stay in the trees/woods?
Tell your mom to go to nature. Tell your mom to go into fasting. If you haven't been fasting all this time, don't eat tomorrow. Like, drink water and tea all day. Get as much out as you can. Get this blue-green algae in you. Either the spirulina, or if you can get your hands on E3 Live. Not to go to the local health store. Tell her to fill herself up with spirulina and push stuff out. If she want to eat organic everything. Make sure it's organic, but not bio. Y'all know the word. The rest of it is engineered. Make sure it's not that. because a lot of the organic stuff is that now too. So just eat as clean as possible. Tell her to get underwater program to open her receptors up and help her push mucus out and parasites out, get them out the way, and go to a natural spot where a lot of people not at with cell phones. Go like not just to the local park, because that ain't gonna work. It's too many towers around you. So go where no towers at. Go up, take a hike up the mountain. Go to the beach in a secluded area where nobody at. Put your phone down in the sand, in the bag, and put it preferably at a tree root though. You feel me? And I would stay. They say you're gonna be able to hear it for it's gonna be 3 pulses or something like that. And you'll probably be able to hear it like during those times, but then first they were saying it's only going to be 30 minutes after that, and then people been pulling up the site where it's actually going to be inaudible, but they're going to be doing this for 3 hours. So you're going to be, after everybody thinks it's over, it's going to be still kicking up your cell phones, creating the web, and putting you in some kind of biofield. So if they doing that too, I think give it 3 hours, 4 hours. Just everybody get rid of the phones for the day. I would bury your phone for 4 hours. Don't wait till 6 o'clock and go get your phone. But still bury your phone, not just so it's away from you, so that we're not helping them build the web. So your device is not acting as one of the antennas. Go ahead.
The moon had a red glow to me in alignment with the super full moon in Aries.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
How do you spell spirulina?
Spirulina. It's called spirulina because of the way that it spirals too, by the way. Spirals, spiritual, the whole that. But spirit, it's something like that. Go ahead, spelling.
On the E3 Live, I think, do we get E3 AFA or brain on?
E3 AFA and brain. Look, read the back of them because I have them both. I got the E3 AFA, but the brain on has the E3 AFA in it. So just read the back of the bottles to get the one that's 100% right, AFA. You can get all of them, but right now get the strongest. You just want this. You don't get like the enzymes. I mean, unless you can afford all of that, yeah. But if you had to choose one, get the one that's 100% the AFA. Go ahead.
Yes, come back. I have to go take care of the animals. Peace and safe travels, beautiful Sisstar.
Wholeness to you too. Thank you. Go ahead.
Blue was the color that was printed on the house that were not affected by the fire.
Exactly. Wow. Yup.
Where you
get? It sure was. All the houses that wasn't affected by that energy thing, they painted them blue. Put blue tarps up. All the rich did in Maui. You heard about that? And it's getting right over them. How about we used to have a blue-green hue, Osiris, but we stopped eating the algae. How about it may give us our hue back? Do it with the right intention. Go into fasting. Even though your fasting time, you can take the algae while you're fasting, like in your non-eating windows. Fill yourself with the blue-green algae. Let's imagine that. Go ahead.
Somebody asked.
I'm sure we're going to spark off with that shit. Go ahead.
Where you get spirulina?
Your local health food store. Where you at? Spark off? When I said that?
No, it's just because everybody keep asking where to get it.
Oh, no, they was asking where to get E3 Live. Spirulina is different. Okay. Your local health food store, Whole Foods, your co-ops, your local co-op, places like that. Trader Joe's probably have it. Go ahead.
How about Nature Trail? A Nature Trail.
I don't. Nope. You know why? I just saw it randomly. His name is, the YouTube channel is River something Homestead. River something Homestead, right? Randomly, and he was talking about supplements and stuff. And he was like, they owned by I don't know if it was Big Pharma or somebody bad. And that's one of the ones he named. He said, you think you're taking some good stuff when you take Nature Trail? Nope. And he showed they was one of them. It's random. I don't even know what Nature Trail is, so that was for you, for me to tell you that. Because it didn't make me know, never mind, because I don't take nothing from him. Go ahead.
Gail, the lasers couldn't target the blue ones.
That's deep.
I overnighted what's the name of the lake? Klamath Lake blue-green algae last night from Amazon right after you spoke about it yesterday. It's not E3 Live, but it will do.
I know that's right.
The reviews seemed promising.
Very good.
This is going to happen Wednesday. I'm new.
Yeah, this is going to happen Wednesday. Go get your spirulina tomorrow. And everything I named, I got a whole video called 10-4. That got everything in that video. Go to nature, the whole thing in one place. Go ahead. I'll do it again tomorrow, y'all. Just gonna keep reminding y'all. Hope some people get some sense slapped in their heads, but I'm gonna just keep slapping upside the head. I pray y'all listen. Go ahead.
What about people who are on medication? Can they take blue or spirulina?
I'm not a medical doctor, but to me that's like saying, if I'm on medication, can I eat broccoli? I mean, I don't know. Are you taking blood thinners? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You can't, if you was on Coumadin, you couldn't take a blood thinner. You couldn't eat broccoli. So I don't know. Ask your doctor. If it was me, my blood would be thin because I'd be taking it. But I wouldn't tell you what to do. I don't know. So I don't know your medication or anything. I could look it up if I knew it. But I don't. So I don't know. My mother takes Coumadin. I would tell her to eat this blue-green algae. Go ahead.
It's too late to get it now.
It's not too late to get the spirulina, though. Go ahead.
Yes.
Get that anywhere.
Yep. Yes, we did have blue-green hue. She said, yes, we used to have.
Yeah, yeah.
Riverside Homestead.
Yeah, Riverside Homestead. Look him up. He just did it like a short. Yeah.
Apache County, soon as y'all hit Arizona on the 40, it's going to be in the 30s overnight. Just a heads up.
Oh, thank you. I'm not coming through am I coming through Apache County? If it's right outside of Texas, I think. Maybe we are. Go ahead.
At the herb store. If we get all and play it all day Wednesday while also Water Festival, would that protect us from what's coming Wednesday?
If you get all, say it again. If they get all, right now, what I'm doing, because all is very powerful for the reprogramming of myself, the dogs, the house, everything's alive, everything's vibration. Right now, in the back of me, I'm pulling my trailer, and the water program is playing in the trailer. The only living things in that trailer is a turtle, but the trailer itself is alive. Everything is living. It's because it has the 99 gods in it. And it's composed of the 99 deities. I'm sending the vibrations to the deities. You see? So all is one of the most powerful ones. That's definitely one I would recommend that you play. I would recommend that you play it while that things are happening, because it has so many frequencies. It's layered over 6 times with frequencies, but frequencies that don't counteract. That the synergistic, it goes together. You feel me? So that it would deflect these frequencies coming in. We'll all be playing our speakers around us to deflect anything that might get to us on the land. We're going to be in the middle of nowhere where no antennas at. But still, we'll be playing Total Healing 3.0, and definitely we'll be playing the DNA revolution because they're coming after the DNA. So those particles can hurt your DNA, especially people that got the boing boing in their arm. It can hurt you. So I would definitely be playing DNA revolution to reprogram my DNA, to regulate the DNA, to deflect this stuff away from my DNA. So that's what I would say. I can't make you no promises. You feel me? I don't know where you're going to be at playing it. It's definitely if you're going to be in a city somewhere, I would have water playing on the loudest speaker, the water program on the loudest speaker I can put it on. And I'm going to be on the land and have it on the loudest speaker I can put it on. I hope, as a matter of fact, it can fit into the big speaker. You know, not the big one I got right here in the box. That the thing can fit in there. Okay, but go ahead. You know what? We're going to have to make another one on the way. Go ahead. Just go ahead.
Yesterday in Arizona, the moon was huge at a high point and went very low, then back up at a midpoint, at a medium size, and then back to a high point and went small. Never seen a moon move that way.
You know what? I've been stargazing. I'm a stargazer, period. And I noticed that the cycles of the moon is not 13 no more. I've counted moon cycles up to 19. Moon phases, not cycles, moon phases are up to 19. It's something completely weird going on with the moon right now. And all wombmen should be studying that. This is our world. The moon, we are in sync with the moon. I don't care what they say on that thing. Our menstruals go every 28 days with that moon. Something's going on. So if it is something in the moon, it's probably a bunch of, if they aliens, it's probably a bunch of women. Because it's sure enough regulating our waters. And I know it's proof from 35,000 years ago that women had a relationship with this moon. So there's something up there in it that's hollow and all of that that's been going on for a long time. Read the book, The Great Cosmic Mother. But go ahead.
Lion. At Lion. Since this full moon started, it's been like that.
Wow.
People need to look in the mirror and ask themselves if they have been giving enough love to their bodies, and ask.
That's a whole. I ain't even gonna do that talk right now because it's gonna keep me on here even longer about the body connection and what I've come into with that, how powerful it is, how it's working, the magic that's happening with the mind connection to the body. But that literally happened. I guess it's been happening for a minute. But then it's like when I started playing the DNA revolution, that was solidified. Like my body talks to me and it's teaching me of how to have a relationship with it. But that's for a whole other video. Go ahead.
Allergic to spirulina. Can I take the chlorophyll? Is that okay?
It's something about that blue you need. So I would say a chlorophyll, yeah, it's good. That's okay. Like one more time. The blue green algae, the green is chlorophyll. That's what makes it green. That's the green part of it. So yeah, you can take chlorophyll if you're not allergic to it, because that's what blue green algae is. These algae eat chlorophyll. They're full of chlorophyll. And then the blue. Go ahead.
Okay. Allergic to spirulina, but can take the chlorophyll. Is that okay?
You just read me that.
Oh, I did read that. Okay. What you eating on? Drink the water.
Go ahead.
I just noticed since I was out doing a delivery job, driving around for 5 hours.
What about it?
He's talking to one of them.
Can you read it, please?
He says, okay, I just noticed that since I was not out doing a delivery job, driving around for 5 hours.
Why do you be skipping their conversations though? I want to hear it. I don't know how you, what language you be saying it. I want to know everything because I can't see it. So I want to know what's going on in the chat, period. So just read them. Just read them all. Don't skip it.
At line, I'm in Arizona also. I've been seeing what you're seeing. Ask Google or YouTube if it's safe to take these 2 items.
Go ahead.
Say that again. Spirit gifted me a speaker so I can play it in Queens at the park.
Yeah.
Or the run by the running water.
In Queens, I would get the hell out of there. I mean, you got to go deeper than Queens. You got to go where you don't see other people. You got to get away. Don't try to save nobody right now. You got to save yourself. You got to go. You got to go unless you got like 100 of y'all in Queens. You feel me? Because you're going to have all them signals coming in at you while you trying to do that.
Where can I find out more about this? Do you have another video explaining this more? I'm really interested.
Explaining what? Somebody asked me, where can they find out more? I'm not sure what you're talking about. More explaining what? Go ahead.
Okay. This is at a new 221. Okay, I'm in the South Phoenix, near South Mountain, but I'm all over. Got fam everywhere. At line, I feel y'all. I'm northeast Arizona, and the moon has been staying out all day, then suddenly shows up in the east every evening. Have y'all noticed that?
A good place to go to in Arizona is in Tucson at Mount Lemon. That's 9,000 feet up there. Go to Mount Lemon. Get away from everything up there. Go ahead.
Yes, I noticed.
There's a lot of pine trees.
I'm late. What's she talking about?
All right, so y'all, I'm about to go. On that note, I've been driving like crazy right now, so I need to regroup a little bit. His Lausitas. Y'all, please follow the instructions. Get under the water program. Thank me later. If you can't afford one, go to the free playlist. Just play it though. I don't know what you have to get the water program off. If you can record it on something. But see, a lot of, listen, you don't want to just mess up the frequencies, because when you, like say you put a recorder to the phone and play it, it's going to mess the frequency. It's not going to be the pure frequency. It probably mess up the sine wave or something. So you might want to be able to download it, so it'll be clear, and get a good speaker. That's very important, because when you get bad speakers and you play water programs on bad speakers, it messes up the vibration and frequency and tones. See? Read the very last comment.
Yes, no, this crazy.
Read it to me,
okay.
Out loud.
Okay, I'm late. What are you talking about?
That was the very last comment?
Yeah, but the last, but then several came in after that. I'm at 7,000 feet in elevation.
Read the very last comment.
Oh, the very last comment. Stay safe, Sissstars. Much love.
That's the one I wanted you to read. I don't know why you put on other stuff. Okay, y'all, that's it. Thank you so much. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Follow the instructions, y'all. Hold up. People, I get to read from me. I don't know why.